Hi guys, I'm back with a couple of journals that I've made for a very good friend of mine, Kathy. She has tons, she has one journal of mine already, but I'm trying to make her a collection of journals because she loves old, like vintage book style. So she has, let me tell you, many trips to document. So I've been trying to make her like a collection of journals to put all her trips in. So this one I've made in sort of an Europe style, like for some of her Europe trips. And then this one here, this is a upcycled book cover, and it has again another little bit of a travel theme, and I'll show you that in a second. So for this one, I used this paper pad here, Michael's Hot Buy pad, Fly Me Away, and I used one of the cutouts from the pad on here. I just thought that looked really neat. I did this Nick the Booksmith style. I have really coated this down because I didn't want anything to fall off. And it's nice and sealed in case she spills her coffee on it or something, who knows. But I built this one from scratch, and I did the hollow back binding. And these are Cavallini stickers. I don't know if some of you might have those little tins with these sort of travel, vintage style travel, like postage stamps and little travel tickets sort of thing. And then I did them on the back here. And I did, like, you know, the old gold look on the edges here, just for some nice accent. And it's got a little bit of fabric. I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. She has one journal of mine already, a wine theme one I did a while back. So anyway, we'll go in right here, and I'll show you this one, and then I'll show you the other one. So this one here I used, again, that's like a Europe. Like I said, this is going to be kind of like old Europe, because she's been to Europe several times. I can't even begin to tell you how many trips that her and her husband have been on, but they're hoping to do many more. So this one here is that Tim Holtz paper. I'm sure many of you have seen that one before. And this is from the Michael's pad, and I've just added these little pieces here, just some little ephemera. Now Kathy has all her own original ephemera from Europe and everything else, so I didn't really add a lot to this journal, but I did add some of the pieces from the paper pad that she can stick down. Everything is just sort of pinned on here, you know, just like little tickets. This is the Tim Holtz fabric. And one of the paper that this fabric is actually an image of is I did use in here. Now I also had this pad. It wasn't even a pad. It was sort of a sleeve of papers that had this old Europe style pages on it, and it was, some of it was double-sided. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was sort of in its own little package with stickers and everything. So I don't know the name of it because it didn't really have like a big sleeve or anything with it. But Kathy loves vintage ledger, so of course I had to add some of that. And then, you know, I did some pockets for her, nice places to put pictures. I love this because it had the Italy. So there's, there's bits from Italy and Portugal and France. Here's one from Greece, this sort of piece from the paper pad. And then again, we have the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you know, more the gondola, more images from Italy with this travel theme. It looks really good. And then here's an old, this is from a vintage atlas that I had. Kathy is not a crafter. I can talk about her because she doesn't watch videos. She does not watch YouTube. She doesn't know how to go on it. But other than that, she's probably the smartest person I know. And so yeah, she loves ledger. She's very much into law and accounting, and she really appreciates the old, you know, this old ledger and stuff like that. So she likes what I make. She just wants somewhere to start putting down all of the, what do you call it, shoe boxes full of all the ephemera that she's picked up from their trips. Kathy and I have been friends since grade 8, summer before grade 9, I believe. And her husband and I went to kindergarten together, so we have known each other forever. These are all little pieces from the kit, like the cut aparts from the paper pad. So I added these old binder pocket sleeves. They're sewn in there, and I just added them in here. She can, I cut the bottom off one of the sides. That way you can easily slip in a 4x6 picture. Coffee stain paper, more, this is a counting paper, but it's not old. So it's got a mixture of old and new things. And then of course the coffee paper gives it a nice touch. There is some more of those. It's the other side of that photo pocket with some little pieces. There's a little bit of shininess in here. Again, some more maps. This is some really old ledger, another pocket. Some more of this paper that I had, double-sided, sort of old world Europe. I'm pretty sure it was called Europe, but yeah, here's another piece of it. It's got museums in Paris there. I thought it was really awesome, and the paper is really good quality. Again, it goes well with the old ledger paper. Now there's another piece of that fabric, and here is, you guys will probably recognize this Tim Holtz paper, but that's the fabric. I didn't realize I had so much of that fabric. I'll have to actually make something with the fabric. And then there's some more images from that scrapbook paper. I like these old tickets looks because you can see all different places, all different countries, baggage claims. It's so fun, Venice. I love that paper. And here's some more of that other one I was talking about. Tim Holtz. Just perfect for adding all her own stuff. Like I said, I don't need to put really any ephemera in here because she has shoe boxes full of all the things that she's kept from her trips. Postcards and brochures and all that stuff. So isn't that gorgeous? And I'll have to flip out here. I'm in frame. This is Italy. And this was the center, and I just put a big envelope here. Inside here, this was from one of the other paper pack I was talking about. So I've added like lots of these little stickered photo pocket thingies, and she can put them wherever she feels like. Oops. And this flips out again. A little bit of stitching here, just the cut-offs from the ledger that I used in here. Some more little pieces. This is Italy, the other side of the Italy scrapbook paper. So there's the back, and again there's the other side of that Tim Holtz paper. So yeah, this is really sealed well, so it's not gonna, if you get water on it, it's not gonna hurt it. Okay, and then this one here, this is just a new book cover. That's what this looks like. She has another one like this of a wine journal that I made using a calico collage kit that I had, and she's got that one for a lot of the vineyards and stuff that she's been to. So this one here, I used this paper pad, Born to Travel, and it's another Michael's Hot Buy. So this one here, I managed to save the inside. Let's just move this out of the way for a second here. The inside paper was this, but then it came up here. So of course I wanted to do the hollow back binding, so I had to tear that, and then I reused it again. I just overlaid the same end paper back over top, and it's all, again, sewn right in there. This one has just got 3 signatures. And I hope she likes this one too. It's just a little bit more basic. She could add one of her little cruise trips or something. I am working on another, like a big chunky one like this other one for some of her cruises, because I have this awesome cruise paper. But I just need to get her started on, this is so journal 2 and 3. She's probably gonna need maybe about 8 journals to put a lot of her trips in. And again, I included, this is an old ledger, but I included a little mix. This one is the older ledger here. I just sort of layered them. This doesn't have any stitching. It's very basic. She could, you know, just maybe use this for, I don't know, one of her Mexico trips, or it doesn't have to be anything in particular. I had a lot of fun putting these together for her. It's kind of nice to be able to put something basic, because you know that they're going to fill this up with their own original stuff. So these are just pieces. Again, here's another one of these photo pockets I did. You know, she can use these to decorate her pages. And then I just added little extra little pieces from that pad. Here's a little paper bag. Such pretty paper. Some palm trees. This is just a little tuck here, and I just added some of the cut off. So this one's just a smaller journal, but it's fun nonetheless. And this one here is one of our Ontario, one of our Canadian road maps. I just made that into a little envelope if she wants to put some things in there. And again, it's nice end papers, looked really nice. So I've got a couple more of this style of book that I'm going to put together for her, because she wants to have like on her shelf, you know, a bunch of them side by side, so they kind of like a conversation piece on her mantle or something. So okay, guys, I just wanted to share that. I wanted to document it, so I had a, you know, I could look back over it if I needed to, and just, or I could go over to her house and look at it, I guess, if I want to see them. So, okay, guys, take care. I hope everyone is well, and thanks for stopping by, and I'll be back again soon.